It was a hot summer's day, and me and some friends all got in my car, and we went for a 45-minute drive out west to one of the known local waterholes up the river, kind of near where the fresh water ends. This place was called Curry Island. Some days it would get really busy, especially on the weekends, but we had gone there on a weekday, so there were only a few people there. I decided to park in a certain spot, not too close and not too far away from the water's edge. There were a few places along this waterhole that you could swim in, the top end which was quite shallow. Then there was the middle part. This part had a rope and swing you could hold on to, but the current was strong here, and you would easily get swept downstream. This part was for the strong swimmers. Then there was the bottom part. It was deep, but the current wasn't strong here. Between the middle and the bottom parts were the rapids flowing through the big boulders to small pebbles. It wasn't really safe to swim there. We would spend at least an hour there, but normally it would be 3 hours max. It was a beautiful spot. It was peaceful and relaxing, and we all got to cool off. On this particular day, we had spent 2 hours there, and we were all packing up and getting ready to leave. We all got in the car to drive out, but the tyres started spinning in one spot, due to the rock pebbles being so loose under where I had parked. The more I accelerated, the more I dug myself into the rocks. We couldn't even push the car because the car was that heavy it wouldn't even move. At this point in time, there was no one else at the waterhole, as the other people there earlier had left. We really needed to be towed out with a four-wheel drive. One of my mates suggested we walk up to the nearest house just up the road and ask for help, or we just sit and wait until the next person with a four-wheel drive comes. It was hot, but there was a bit of a breeze and we had cooled off, so maybe the walk would have done us some good. We started walking up the road where there were some houses located. We stopped at the first house, and it was a big farm, but no one was home. We started walking to the next house, but then we realised how far away it was and how long it would take to get there. Fortunately though, a man in a ute was driving down the road. He stopped and asked if we needed help. We told him the situation and what we needed. He told us to jump in the back, and we rode back to the car in the back of the ute. He towed us out onto more firmer ground, and we were all good to go again. We thanked the kind man for his aid, and then we left. We talked and laughed about the sticky situation we were stuck in. Luckily the man came along when he did, and agreed to get us unstuck. We stopped in at McDonald's on the way back into town, at the highway as a treat. I was very careful not to park too close to the water at that waterhole from there on in.